Hi everybody, welcome to Dynamic Damsel Duo. I'm just April. Today we get to talk about a very fun topic, which I know is going to be spawn a super great response video from Cami, because we get to talk about our least favorite Marvel superhero. And forewarning, because they're my least favorite, I don't know a whole lot of information about them. So like if I get something wrong or you want to disagree with me, like that's the whole point. If you want to disagree with me, like I'm just gonna say my stupid opinion, and it doesn't have to be right, and I don't have to be right, and I'm not trying to be right. I'm just putting it out there. So forewarning, because this is gonna piss a lot of people off, including Cami. So that'll be super great. My least favorite Marvel superhero is Captain America. Please don't click off of this. Please don't get super mad at me. Well, get super mad at me, I don't care, but don't click away from this, because I have my reasons, and they're the same reasons for when we make our least favorite DC videos. It'll be the same reasons that I pick that person, because I'm just not a super huge fan of the whole patriotic thing. I love my country, don't get me wrong, like don't think that I don't, but I think that in the superhero world, if you're super patriotic and you really, really, really believe in like one thing, that's just opening a huge door for corruption on your part. Captain America is very willing to do what the government tells him, because he grew up in a time where you really had to rely on the government, and they were it was common thought that they were really trying to do their best for humanity, and they were really trying to do what was best for America. And then as we see later, that is not always true. And I'm talking about this universe. I'm not making any political statements or anything. I want to make that very clear. But in this universe, he and Bucky were made for the same reason. They were super soldiers, and Captain America was like, yeah, if I'm a super soldier, I get to be really good and I get to do good things. And that's not really, like anything that powerful, that's never what it's designed for in comics and in superhero movies. It's never what it's designed for. It's always got more of an insidious like background, and it's got more of an insidious purpose, and they try really hard to be like, oh, you're going to be doing good for people, to get people to sign up for those programs. And then that's just never how it ends up. So I think that just like that, and that's my really hard stance. And that's, again, I'm not super like 100%. I don't know everything there is to know about Captain America, because he's my least favorite, because the patriotic stuff does not interest me at all. I just think that when you have that kind of influence as a superhero, that really leaves you, it makes you very vulnerable to corruption and being taken advantage of. And when you couple the power that you have and the abilities that you have and the corruption that you face, and anything can be sweet talked. So just because you think that something's good one day doesn't mean that it's actually good, and doesn't mean that it's going to be good for you and for everyone else tomorrow. I think that that's why anything like that just disinterests me. I think that they are too trusting, and I'm just not that kind of a person. I like Wolverine is super cool to me, because he doesn't trust anyone, and I can identify with that. I can identify with, yep, there's definitely that one thing that I can always trust. Like I'm always thinking about all the ways that stuff can go bad. So I guess that I'm a little distrusting of like how peppy and like in it Captain America is all the time. And I think that he's just like an annoying character because of that. And that's like a personal thing for me, is that I can't stand those people and I can't stand those characters. They just drive me up a wall because I sit and like objectively look at everything, and I'm like, there's no way that that's going to end well. There's no way that that is what you think it is. There's just, it's not possible. And I often find myself like sitting and being like, oh, dude, you need to be real with yourself. And yeah. This video in particular is definitely lacking a lot of passion on my part. Marvel is not something I tend to fight about. I think that everybody has their own reasons for liking Marvel characters, and they're all pretty cool. You've got the Avengers, you've got X-Men, you've got all that. So I think that there's a lot of variety in Marvel, and I'm definitely not as up to fight about it as I am with maybe like DC. Like that'll be a fun video when we do DC characters. But so I'm sorry if I don't feel as enthused. I just know I'm really excited for Cammie's response because I know that she loves Captain America, and she's gonna like pull all of this stuff out and be like, no, fuck you. You're wrong, and here's why. And I'm just really excited to see Cammie's response. I'm also really excited to see who Cammie picked because I feel like she might pick someone that I really like, and I will argue for days about people that I really like. It's just that with Marvel specifically, I won't argue as much about people I don't like. Like, I'll say, I love saying that I don't like Captain America, and then really having no reason other than like, oh, he can be corrupted, because then people go, like, they're livid because they're like, that's not a real reason. And it's just, and then it's fun to argue. It's fun to argue. Like, if Cammie were sitting here with me right now, then I could get into it. But because she's not sitting here, and I can say whatever I want without really having to rebuttal, it's better. So I'm really excited to see what Cammie has to say. I'm really excited to respond to Cammie's video because I'm really hoping that she says, like, in high school, I had a math class, and we had enough people to be the Avengers, and everybody called me Iron Man because I'm an asshole. And yeah, because I'm an asshole. So he was my favorite anyway. Like, that was a thing. Him and the Incredible Hulk, they're definitely my favorites out of like the Avenger crew. So I'm really hoping that Cammie's like, Bruce Banner sucks, or that Tony Stark is an asshole, because then I can be like, yeah, and here's why he's awesome, because I'm an asshole and I identify with that. Okay, so that was a really long, weird, rambly video. I'm sorry that I wasn't super enthused. Again, I care about it. I'm bad at talking about it objectively when like there's no one next to me to piss off. Like that's what I like doing, specifically with Marvel people. So thank you so much for watching. We will have response videos for this on Tuesday. I hope you have a great day. Thank you for all the support once again. Please like and subscribe and share the videos. Not this one because it's lame, but all the other ones, they're fine. Yeah, they're good. Not this one though. Okay, see ya. Bye.